Old Town San Diego. I decided to revisit this place knowing that each building is haunted in its own ways. Or maybe not. This place became a great hotspot for tourists with so many restaurants and museums alike. So, this begs one question.
Is this place still haunted? I know that a lot of stories have accumulated here, Ghostbusters have been here, ghost hunters, but a lot has changed over the years. There's a lot of museums, everything dedicated to this place, but has it stayed the same or has it changed? It's 2021 right now and I haven't heard that many stories from here. It's pretty dull. The tour guides just repeat the same stories, so I'm wondering, is it even still haunted? So I'm gonna walk around the town and just show you guys a little bit and just tell you some stories I've been hearing about this place that are recent. I want to really know if this place is still haunted.
Starting up with the most popular, the Whaley House. Claiming to have so many spirits, good spirits and bad spirits alike. Let's look at this particular event. Posted on r/creepy, a person talks about the Whaley House. A picture we took of Whaley House in San Diego, the most haunted house in North America. The picture points at one of the windows at the Whaley House. Looks like nothing, right? But when you zoom in and saturate the photo a bit, you see something at the base at the window. Look closer. Did you see it? An ominous face can be seen when you contrast the photo. This most likely is one of the spirits that reside in the Whaley House, although you cannot tell who. I am a bit skeptical about the photo itself because it could have been edited by the Redditor himself.
I'm at the back of that Whaley House and I see a window open, so I'm gonna check it out if you wanna see. The windows are always closed and that's for a good reason. They don't want you to see inside, but I get to see inside. That's the cool part.
Cosmopolitan Hotel. In my opinion, I believe this place is more haunted than the Whaley House. This hotel was big for many reasons. It carried a saloon, a hotel, and a restaurant all in one. Looking at another post from r/ghost, they also talk about the Cosmopolitan Hotel. I took a photo at the Cosmopolitan Hotel on a late night ghost tour in San Diego's Old Town after they reopened. The guide kept telling us that there was a cat sitting on the windowsill. We couldn't feel anything and started wondering if he was having us on. Here's a photo I took of my mom feeling around for it. Curious to know what anyone else makes of it. Cheers! And here's the photo. If you look closely, you can see an apparition of a cat. If you can't see it, I recommend you to pause it and look for it, as it's worth it. Cosmopolitan Hotel was a lot more active than the Whaley House back then. So seeing this photo makes me want to believe. But seeing this photo, it could be a coincidence because the room is awkwardly lit.
If I were to do some sort of like seance or like investigation here, it would have to be like around 3 a.m. because there's so many people here, so many tourists. Like in the middle of the night is the only time I can like really, be to myself and figure out if this place is truly haunted, which I might do if this gets enough lights.
Campo Cemetery. This evidence I'm about to show you is one of the creepiest I've ever seen, but it can just be a big coincidence as well. Obviously people were buried here. So many paranormal investigators came here to talk to the old spirits. The graves were really big, even having an iron fence around it, but others were very small, only having pebbles to mark its territory.
As you can see, people put like quarters. I think that's like an offering. That's what I can assume to the person laying here. This is a historic cemetery. And literally right next to it is like a restaurant with a bunch of people eating at it. It's just kind of weird to me. This is like one of the most haunted places in SoCal and people are just dining right next to it.
And I believe this angered the spirits. Another post from r/ghost appeared. Ghost in San Diego Old Town. About 10 p.m. just the wife and I were the only ones there. See it? Do you see it? How about now? Now, if you're like me, that is not enough to assume that's a ghost. it could be a tombstone for anything. Not until I do this. Now it's obvious that it's some sort of humanoid figure. Definitely really creepy. Now the skeptical side of me is just saying that it's an old man with cargo shorts and a lime green shirt, but I can't assume since I wasn't there myself. Especially when they said it was just him and his wife. But tell me in the comments, what do you think? Now these are the only recent stories I've heard so far about Old Town. If you have any stories to tell, say it down in the comments. As I said, Old Town San Diego is a very big hotspot for tourism. But is this place still haunted? Out of all the evidence I gave you, do you believe it? Or do you not? Thank you for watching Extreme Explorations. I'll see you in the next adventure.